Hello everyone, this is the video for class 10 information technology, subject code is 402. This is the continuation of the previous video. In previous video I told you the methods of communication, okay, and this video I am going to tell you the verbal communication. In brief I have explained you what is verbal communication, what is non-verbal communication, and what is the visual communication. Okay, so now in this video I am going to tell you the verbal communication. Okay, so verbal communication is what? It is used to, the words are used to communicate. Words are used to communicate. Right? Words are used for the communication purpose. The collection of words are used for the communication purpose. You can also say that collection of words are used. Collection of words are used for the communication purpose, right? So there is the two type of, I have already mentioned you the communication. One is the oral communication, okay, and another one is the written communication. Written communication, okay, oral communication and written communication. Oral communication, these words are, they are the spoken words, and written communications are written words. Okay, oral communications are spoken words, and the written communication, you can see that the same words, the collection of words are represented in one way through the oral, another way through the written communication. Okay, now oral communication, right? In oral communication there is two person required. It can be between two person or among the group, right? There requires the sender, there must be the sender and the receiver. Okay, sender sends the information, and when receiver receives, receiver interprets the information and again sends the feedback or sends the response to the sender, right? This cycle is going on till the conversation, right? So here is the, in oral communication, you can say that how many ways we can have a oral communication, right? So oral communication can be face to face. Now let us see, go with the oral communication. It can be through telephone, right? Oral communication can be done through the telephone, loudspeaker, tape recorder, face to face, speaker, tape recorder, face to face, right? Or any other way where the peoples are involved and where the words are delivered in the form of speech, right? So that comes under the oral communication. Okay, so now oral communication can be sometime verbal, it can be informal, or sometime it can be formal. Okay, it depends upon the situation, that where the place where we are communicating, that communication is done right now. So when informal communication is what? Informal communication, when you are talking to your friends, okay, when you are communicating with your friends, family members, your classmates, or anybody with whom you are informally communicating. And the formal communication, formally when you are communicating, so that communication is being in the some business place, okay, some organization. So you can say that any business meeting can be the formal communication. Any business meeting, classroom lecture, classroom, lecture, right? And any formal speech when delivered by a person to the huge audience, okay? Formal speech. Clear? So there can be the informal way the communication can be, and formal way communication can be, right? So now let us see, while communicating formally, there are a lot of things we need to keep in our mind. Okay, informal communication that least bother, but in informal communication also we must have to take care of the collection of the words, synchronization of the sentences, right? So whether it is informal or the formal communication, whether it is any business meeting, any classroom lecture, any formal speech, or when you are talking to your friends, it is very important that your words collection, your presentation of the speech, your synchronization of the sentence must be proper. Okay, so now let us see what are the factors to improve oral communication skills. Okay, what are the factors which improves the oral communication skills? Now, factors to improve oral communication skills. Factors to improve oral communication skills. Let us see the factors which will improve the oral communication skills. That is the speech. First one is the speech, right? Your speech must be very clear. There should be clarity in the speech. There should be clarity in the speech. Okay? You should use the appropriate words in your speech. So, appropriate words, collection of appropriate words should be there, and there should be the clear pronunciation. Okay, clear there should be the clear pronunciation, clarity in the speech, appropriate words should be collected. Now, vocabulary. This is also very important factor for the to improve the communication skill, oral communication skill. Correct uses of vocabulary is very important. Correct uses of vocabulary should be there. Okay. Now, the third point comes rhythm, then tone and pitch. Okay, this all three requires modulation in your speech, right? Rhythm should be there in your speech, like if there comes a moment for the surprising, so you should show the moment, the sentences for the surprising, so you must have to show it. There is a happiness, some emotions when you need to express, that must be there in the oral communication. Clear? Tone. There should be the appropriate tone, right? Cheerful and pleasant. The tone should be cheerful and pleasant. And pitch. This is also very important. Your pitch should have loudness. Your pitch should have softness. In your speech, your pitch should include loudness. Okay, your pitch should include softness, right? Rhythm, tone must be modulated. Pitch also, so they requires modulation, right? So while oral communication, these factors must be taken care, right? And it improves the oral communication skills. Clear? Now, come to let us see what are the tip 2. Let us see tips to improve our oral communication. Okay? Tips to improve oral communication. Okay? Tips to improve oral communication. Read loud. Okay? Read loud. Clear? Second, make audio or video recording. Make audio or video recording. Clear? And when you make audio or video recording, okay, when you read loudly, make audio or video recording of your reading, and then again go through with that video, okay, and wherever you need to improve, clear, look out the areas where you need improvement, there you go for the improvement. Clear? Talk to people, okay, talk to people in the manner that it shows the interest, okay, you are interested in the topic whatever you are talking, so talk to people. Clear? Another thing, take part in activity which involve public speaking, okay, take part in activity, okay, take part in activity where involve public speaking, okay, take part in activity which involve public speaking. Clear, everyone? So this is the tip to improve your oral communication, right? So as oral communication is very important for our life, we cannot live our life without this oral communication, right now. So now, let us see points of the written communication, okay? Written communication is what? When what we are expressing through the oral communication, okay, what we are expressing through the oral communication when we are presenting that communication, that oral, that speech in the form of writing, okay, that is the written communication. So let us see what is the written communication. Clear? This written communication is what? Written communication means communicating through a written words. Okay? Communicating through written words. Right? And I would like to tell you that this written communication is more valid and reliable than the speech, okay, they are valid and reliable than the speech, okay, because you know very well that in various organizations, in offices, okay, this written communication keeps the record of that organization. Clear? the records are stored in the form of written communication only. So you can say that the permanent record of evidences, right now this shows the permanent, it is valid, reliable, it shows the permanent records of evidences. Clear? Okay, so written communication, communication through the words, written words are the written communication. It is valid, reliable, it requires, when something is written, that resides permanently, it can be reviewed, it can be retrieved, okay, for in future, it can be stored in the form of records. Clear now? So now there is having, while writing, the various points we must have to take care. Okay, so let us see what are the tips to improve written communication. Okay, what are the tips to improve written communication? Okay, tips to improve written communication. Tips to improve written communication. Okay, expand your vocabulary and learn new words. Right? So you can say that learn new words. Right? So you will have the collection of words. So when you, while representing anything, while writing your thoughts, views, ideas, you should have a collection of words to represent it, right? Learn to spell words correctly. Okay? Learn to spell words correctly. Okay? Now, you should involve the reading habit in your day-to-day life. So read regularly. Read regularly. Okay? It gives you an ideas when you will read something, so you will have some different thoughts, right? So the thinking, you will have the different ideas when you will read regularly. Okay? So, and then improve your grammar and use appropriate tense and correct punctuations. Okay? Improve your, while take care that whenever you are writing anything, clear, the thoughts must be presented clearly. It should be in the precise and with the clear sense, right now. So you need to improve your grammar, right? So that you can do how, if your arrangement of the words will not be in the proper grammar form, grammatical, it will not follow the proper grammar. Okay? It will not follow the proper tense. The meaning will not come out from the sentence. The actual meaning will not come out from the sentence. Right now? So that's why it is very important to improve your grammar and use appropriate tense. Right? Use appropriate tense. Clear? Use appropriate tense and correct punctuation. And correct punctuation. Clear, everyone? Now, come to see that what different verbal communication, how we can classify. Okay, sometime you will observe that when some thoughts are coming in our mind. Okay, so we are thinking, clear, and that always be silently, clear, that always be silently. Okay, in the form of communication, when we are sometimes we are communicating with ourselves, right? We are only playing the role of sender and the receiver. So we are switching between the sender and the receiver. Okay, so this type of communication occur when we consciously appreciating someone's beauty or something, when we are not telling to someone in the form of words, but we are thinking in ourselves. Okay, so on the basis of that we can classify the written communication in two way: interpersonal communication and in that verbal communication. We can classify again this verbal communication, interpersonal communication and intrapersonal communication. Okay, intrapersonal communication and interpersonal communication. Clear? What happens in interpersonal communication while we are talking to ourselves? That is the intrapersonal communication. We are switching between the sender and the receiver. What happens in the interpersonal communication? Okay, so in interpersonal communication, while we are communicating with the somebody, okay, while we are communicating with somebody, that is coming under the interpersonal communication. While we are communicating in a group, right, while we are communicating in the use gathering, okay, means in use gathering what happened when one-to-one communication is being done, right? So there is only one person who is sending and another person is receiving, and that becomes the in reverse, that other person, when the other person is after listening the first person's views and ideas, they are giving the return in the form of feedback. They are returning the response, and then again the first person sends the information to the second person, and second person again sends the information to the first person. So this cycle going on. Sometimes another way, what can be the communication can be among the group, okay, and the another way can be there is the speaker and they are interacting to the many people or the use gathering, right? This can be in both way, okay, both the direction. When first person will speak, other person will listen, and when the other person will speak, the first person will listen, right? So this is the cycle going on in the group when you are communicating in a group, okay, in verbal communication. When you are communicating in a group, so you are communicating to each person, and each person is being able to communicate with every person in that group, are able to communicate with each other. They are able to share their views. That comes under the interpersonal communication. And here in this form, what happened, the one person just delivering their speech and to the audience, okay, the one person delivering their speech to the audience. So this is being there in the verbal communication, right? So now we will see the functions of verbal communication, okay. What are the functions of verbal communication? You can observe in your surrounding, right? Now it helps us to maintain relationships. It helps us to maintain the very good relationship in any organization. The communication skill, right now, helps us define reality, okay, helps us to deliver our thinking, right? It is helping us that to give reward to someone. It is helping us in to punish someone, okay. So whatever you can see in your surrounding, that comes under the verbal communication. What you will see, that is the function of the verbal communication, okay. So now in next video we will discuss what is non-verbal communication, okay. Thank you.